Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And yes, I did make this video a while back, but that was pretty low quality. Everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. But before we get into it, I just want to ask you guys to like and subscribe. As you can see, I'm a gamer as well. I make so I thought I'd make an updated one. So I'm going to briefly explain how this video is going to work. Basically, this is a summary. You can just watch the video and learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube very easily. But I'm going to make a several part series highlighting each step of the beginner's method. And I'm also going to teach you more advanced tips and tricks on how to improve after that. Okay, so we're going to start off with the terminology. These pieces here in the middle are called edges. These are called centers, and these are called corners. As you can see, the centers, no matter what I do, they never move. So they're stationary, and the colors, they don't separate from the edges and corners. So for example, this corner will stay the yellow, blue, and red corner, and there's nothing I can do to change that. So no matter what I do, this corner will stay the same, and they're just moving parts inside. Even if I pull it apart a little, you can see how it's just one piece attached into the puzzle like this. So yeah, let's get into solving it. Okay, so I've scrambled the cube up, and the first step we have to do is we have to make a daisy, and it looks kind of like what you see on screen right now. So basically what it involves is having a yellow center with white edges all around it. We already have one piece of the daisy, so how we're going to solve the rest is pretty intuitive. It may seem difficult at first, but with practice you'll get this. And there's not much I can do to teach you in this step, but basically you just have to figure out on your own how do you get the edges to the yellow center, and that just you just learn that by playing around with the cube. So yeah, I know I see this white edge, so I want to bring it to one of these three empty spots because this one's already taken. So what I'll do is I'll just do that, and then that brings it up here. That solves that piece. So then what I do, I look around, and I see the other two are on the other side of the cube from the yellow center. So what I do is I just turn it twice, and then that brings it here. And then since the other one's also there, I turn that twice, and that comes up here. Okay, so the next step is making the white cross, which basically it means that on the white center there should be the white edges all around it, and the center and the edge on this side have to be the same color. So how do we do that? That's pretty easy. All I do, you pick a random edge from the daisy you already made, and so this one is white and green. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the top layer like this, and I'm gonna rotate it till there is the green center. When the green center is here, I simply turn the face twice like that. So now as you can see, I've solved one piece of the cross, and you can tell it's fully solved by the fact that it's white here. Both are white, and both greens are green, not white, sorry. So like here's an example if I did something wrong. So let's say I mistakenly put the blue edge on the red center. If I do that twice, the both whites will match up, but the red and blue do not match. So that means you did something wrong, and you just turn twice again. So here's blue, match blue and blue, turn it twice, like takes it down there and solves that piece. Next I take the next piece that's red, turn it till I see red, it's matched, turn twice, and then I do the same thing with the final piece, which is orange. Now as you can see, I've solved the cross, which means again this is solved, and these two pieces are solved on each side. Okay, so the next step is to solve a white layer. So for this step, you're gonna have to learn one basic algorithm. And if you're wondering what an algorithm is, it's basically a set of moves that you do to solve something. Okay, so first I'm going to teach you the right algorithm. So basically, you move the right side up, the upper layer to the left, right side down, and the upper layer back to the right. So yeah, I can just keep doing that. And if I do it 6 times, the cube will solve if I start in the solved state. So you can't just pick up any cube and do that for 6 times and solve it. No, but if the cube's already solved, and I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, then it'll solve. So we're gonna apply that knowledge of the right algorithm, those 4 moves, and so what we're gonna do is now we need to find white corners. Okay, white corners that do not have yellow on them. So let's take this one as an example. This is white, blue, and orange. So what we're going to do is we're again going to grab the top and we're going to keep turning it until this piece is in between the correct 2 colors. So since this is blue and orange, it won't be solved here because that's blue and red. So I turn it once more. It's in between blue and orange now. So all I do is hold it like this, and I do the right algorithm till the white side faces down. Just like that. I only had to do it once here, and that solved it. I'm gonna take the next corner and do the same thing. So I match it up with the corresponding 2 colors, and then I just do the right algorithm till white faces down, which now does. And now we're gonna move on to the next one. So let's take this corner now. It has red and green on it. So all I do is bring it between the red and green. So okay, it's between the corresponding colors. Hold it like this, so the corner on your front and right, and then I just do the right algorithm until I solve it, which I just did. And then I take the final one. It's already matched up. I just do the right algorithm, and that solved it. Okay, so I lied. There are more algorithms coming up, but they're all super easy. So the next algorithm I need to learn is the left algorithm or the left trigger. That's the same thing as the right algorithm, which is this, but it's with your left hand. So it's left up, you turn the top layer to the right, left down, and you turn back to the left. So yeah, you just do that, and that is the left algorithm. Okay, so armed with that knowledge, what we're going to do now is we're going to find edge pieces that do not have yellow on them. So this is green and orange. So now what I want to do is I want to look at the color on the front. That's the side facing me. And I want to match it up with the corresponding one. So here it's matched green and green. Now what I do is I look at the other color on it. That is orange. I look which side of green is orange on. So it's not on the left, it's on the right here in this case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the edge piece away from the colors, and then I'm going to do the right algorithm, turn the cube like this, and then do the left algorithm. Now here's a case that I want to show you guys. So there's an edge that doesn't have yellow in it that's already in a slot. So what you're gonna do is just blindly do the right algorithm, rotate, do the left algorithm, and that should take it out. So here it's here now. So match it up, and it's the same case as before. So push it away, right algorithm, rotate, left algorithm. Oh, and here's the other case I wanted to show you guys. So it's where it needs to go on the left, not the right this time. So again, we're gonna push it away. So this time we're gonna push to the right, and do the left algorithm, rotate this way, and do the right algorithm. So it's the exact mirror of what we did before. And then I just take the final one, and that also goes in the left. So I push away, left algorithm, rotate, right algorithm, and that solves it. Okay, so now the next step is to make a yellow cross. So there's 3 different cases for this: the dot, the line, and the L. So in this case, I have a dot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the front layer this way. It doesn't matter from where. I can do it from anywhere. Turn the front this way, and then do the right algorithm, and turn the front back. So now what I have is an L shape, because see, it makes an L. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn the front layer like this, and do the right algorithm again with the L on the back left, and undo that. And now I got the third case, which is a line. So what I'm going to do is, again, with the line horizontal like that, I'm going to turn the front layer this way and do right algorithm, and then undo that. And now I have the cross. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to solve these edges. We're going to put them in the right spot. So as you can see, no matter what I do, if this one matches, the others don't. If these two match, these two don't. So that means they're not solved. So there's two different cases for that. What you're going to do is you're going to keep turning them until you find two pieces that match. So here I found two pieces that match. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them on the back and the right. And I'm going to do an algorithm called a Sune. What a Sune is, it's basically the right layer up, the top layer to the left, right down, move the top layer again, right up, top layer twice. It doesn't matter which direction. It can be this way, it can be this way. It matters on your preference. And then you move it down again. So a little quicker now. It's basically just this. And then at full speed, it's okay. So again, we're gonna hold the solid pieces to the back and to the right, and we're gonna do this soon. And then we're gonna turn the top layer this way at the end of it, and as you can see, that solved it all. Alright, then there's this other case where when you turn it, the only pieces that match up are across from each other, not next to each other. So what you're going to do is hold them on your left and right, and you're just going to do a Sune. And then you basically have the case we had last time, and we just match them up. These two are matched back and right. Do a Sune, turn it this way, and now all the edges are solved. Okay, so now here's the final algorithm I'm going to teach you. So basically, if you look at the pieces, most of them aren't facing upwards. The yellow isn't facing upwards. That means they're not oriented correctly. They're not rotated correctly. But that doesn't mean they can't be solved, or they're not solved currently. So right now there's no pieces solved. And how you tell if a piece is solved? If it's in the right spot. So how to tell is you look at the two colors. It's in between, and if those colors match, it means it's solved. So red and green are the centers. On the corner there's blue and red, so that means it's not solved because the colors will match. Look here, and again, these two and these two don't match. These two and these two don't match, and these two and these two don't match. So that means there's no solved pieces. So basically the algorithm is you move the top layer this way, right layer up, top layer this way, left layer up, top layer this way, right side down, top layer this way, and this side down. And so see here, now I only have this one solved because, and orientation doesn't matter. It can be like this, the piece, and it'll still be solved if the colors match. But in this case, it just happened to be oriented. And yeah, so if I'm just gonna quickly go over it, but you can see that none of the other pieces are solved. So what I'm gonna do is hold at the front and the right, and I'm gonna do the algorithm. That did that work? No, it did not work. So what we're gonna do is again hold front right, and do it again, and it also having to solve the cube. So yeah, let's go back to our other cube, and there's no solved pieces, so do it from anywhere. Look around, and this one is solved, as you can see, because it's not oriented correctly, but that's fine. We just need it to be solved right now. So hold on the front and right, and do the algorithm again. Look around. Nope, this piece is still the only one solved, so hold that front and right. And now, yeah, they're all solved. And these two haven't been oriented. So to orient the rest, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the cube upside down, and we're going to turn the bottom layer. So whichever one isn't oriented correctly is in the front and right, or bottom and right, bottom, front, right. And what you're going to do, you're just going to do the right algorithm until yellow faces downwards. So I keep doing that, yellow faces downwards. So here, a lot of beginners make the mistake where they rotate the cube to do the next one, but that's wrong. It'll scramble up the entire cube again. So instead of rotating it, what you're going to do is just move the bottom layer here, and then you're going to do the right algorithm until this faces the bottom. And yeah, the cube is now solved. We did it, guys. So yeah, that's literally all there is to solving the Rubik's cube, at least for the beginner's method, which is this method that I just taught you. And yeah, again, I'm gonna be making a multiple part series on each step specifically and in depth, and I'm also gonna give more advanced tips for once you mastered them. And I hope this video was useful for you and helped you solve the Rubik's cube. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'm gonna eventually teach you how to get faster as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you all in the next one.